Footage shot by the killer's neighbours shows the huge police raid on his home. Dozens of armed officers, others with specialist equipment. It was just hours after the terrorist Jihad al-Shamie's attack on the synagogue. A complete contrast to the family snap of a happy young man and what's thought to be his own child. After an early, fast-moving police operation, it was revealed that one of the two victims killed and one of those injured were probably shot by a firearms officer caught in the crossfire. The force said both victims were behind the synagogue door and were hit as police shot the killer as he tried to get into the building. A day on, a 10-minute drive from the synagogue, the killer's house was still sealed off. Police seemed set for a long stay in their search for clues. Neighbours knew the killer and his family, but not well.
Said hello to them, spoke to them, how are you? Good morning, I'm keeping well and everything like that. As neighbours do when you walk down the street and see people. But it's come as much a shock to me because there's no way I could have thought that they were, in any way involved in anything like this.
He would always keep himself to himself, never really let on to people. I thought he was an odd guy, and I think my partner Luke did as well, he just wasn't friendly in that way.
More police were searching a house nearby, where, it's thought, 2 suspects were arrested. Al-SHAMIE came to the UK as a young boy from Syria. When he was 16, he was given British citizenship. His father is a trauma surgeon who's worked with the International Red Cross in Africa. In a statement, the terrorist's family said, "The Al-SHAMIE family in the UK and abroad strongly condemns this heinous act, which targeted peaceful, innocent civilians. We fully distance ourselves from this attack and express our deep shock and sorrow over what has happened." From Arabic, the name Jihad al-Shamie translates as struggle from Syria. 13 years ago, intriguingly, the name was used to send threatening messages to an MP who was supporting Israel. The then MP, John Howell, received death threats after defending Israel's military tactics. He told the Jerusalem Post he'd had a series of emails from someone calling himself Jihad al-Shamie. One said, "People like you deserve to die." The Prime Minister was in Manchester praising the bravery of police officers involved in the response to the synagogue attack.
I'm absolutely clear in my mind as to the professionalism of the response, the speed of the response, and also that an absolutely awful incident would have been even worse if it hadn't been for your response.
For a second day, police continued their search for evidence to help them understand the killer's motive.